What's up, guys? You remember me? I know it's been a while. It's been a really busy summer, but I'm back. Got some new LED bulbs to show you. Now this is the new LED headlight bulbs by Auxbeam. It's their FS2 series bulb. Uses the COB style LED, which COB it stands for chip on board. And it's a technology of LEDs where they just basically attach a bunch of little LEDs all in a big group to make a big giant LED. And you see them in a lot of things now, flashlights, shop lights, things like that. But we're going to go ahead and try them out and see how they work in headlight bulbs. So I'll go ahead and give you a closer look at these things and get her opened up and see what's inside, and then we'll get it installed and see how they work. I'm going to go ahead and use these in my aviator as high beam bulbs in companion with my HID low beams. My aviator's already got factory HID low beams, and I tried to install HID high beams, but as I've already showed you in another video with my Tahoe, HIDs, they're not very good for high beams. It takes too long to warm up. By the time they're finally warmed up, you got to shut them back off again because there's a car coming. So we're going to go ahead and swap them out with these LEDs. Be instant on, be ready to go as soon as we need them. And let's go ahead and get them in. See how bright they are, and check them out. All right, just like always, I'll go ahead and give you a closer look. Like I said, this is the FS2 series, and it uses that COB style chip. 72 watts, 8,000 lumens, and you guys can read all that on the website, but I'll go ahead and point it out to you just because it's fun. Pop it open, take a look inside here. And one thing you're going to notice right away, if you saw the other video I did where I put the bulbs in my Tahoe, those LED bulbs had a big power supply box in line that you have to find a place to mount. Not a big deal, but if you're trying to put it in a small space, like on a motorcycle headlight, something like that, you don't have as much room. But these ones, you're going to notice, they don't have that power supply box. Just a little cord, it's going to plug right in, and you're ready to go. Got a real nice aluminum housing on there. Got a built-in cooling fan. All these nice fins to keep her nice and cool. Acts like a little radiator on there for you. And I'll try and see if I can zoom in on this COB style LED. You can see it's just a big old fat board, but if my camera could focus enough, you could see a bunch of little rows of LEDs all stuck together on that board. I guess I can't really focus good enough with my camera, but you'll have to take my word for it. But that's how the COB style chips work. They got a bunch of little LEDs all stuck into one, so looks like one super bright LED. Looks like a real nice, good quality housing. I like that. So let's go ahead and quit talking about it, and we'll get these things stuck in the aviator and see how bright they are. Alright, well, as you can see, it's nice and dark out. I got those new FS2 series bulbs installed, and let's go ahead and check these things out. Now, what you're looking at right now is the stock HIDs that come with the Lincoln Aviator. I have no idea what wattage they are. They're just a factory setup, but they're really nice, you know, bright headlights. They look good. I like them. But let's go ahead and I did also let them warm all the way up before I started the video, so this is full brightness on the HIDs. So let's go ahead and check out those LEDs. Oh yeah, those look good. And you notice, just like I said before in my LED headlight video, you notice how those things are instant on. We don't have to sit around and wait for them to warm up. They're just, bam, they're right there. I like it. And also, like I've said before too, you notice how white that light is, which, you know, if you're like me and you're a big fan of white light, that's pretty cool. You know, I can't really get into the blue headlights or the purple lights, things like that. I really like that white light, and that looks good. So let's go ahead and take this thing for a ride down the road and see what she looks like. Alright, well, there we are with just the low beam HIDs, and there is the high beams, the LEDs. That looks pretty good. You know, I had the 35 watt HIDs installed for my high beams for a really long time, and I'd say these are probably just as bright as the 35 watt HIDs that I had before. Only, look at that, they're on right now, no warming up. Well, there you go, boys and girls. I'd say these new FS2 series headlight bulbs here by Auxbeam definitely get the thumbs up. I like them. Nice and bright, just as good as my HIDs without the warm-up time. Nice white light, looks really good. Hey, the price is right too. I mean, you know, that, and you don't have to hassle with all the ballast you got to mount underneath your hood or, you know, in your headlight housings, things like that. Hey, how could you go wrong? I'll go ahead and put a link to where you can check them out on Amazon in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys.